Welcome to the story world. Title: Learn from Your Mistakes. Rohan was a brilliant boy. Numbers danced in his head, words flowed from his pen like a river, and history dates were as familiar to him as his own name. He aced every test, effortlessly solving problems that stumped other children. His parents, Mohan and Mamta, were incredibly proud, but a shadow of concern often fell across their faces. Rohan was overconfident, bordering on arrogant. He treated his classmates with disdain, dismissing their questions with a superior sniff and rarely offering help. One day, Rohan's teacher, Miss Sharma, announced a school-wide science fair. Rohan, brimming with self-assurance, declared, "This is mine for the taking. I'll win easily." He chose a complex project involving robotics, a field he'd only dabbled in. He spent weeks immersed in his project, barely sleeping, fueled by his unshakable belief in his abilities. He ignored Miss Sharma's suggestions for simplification, dismissing them with a wave of his hand. The day of the science fair arrived. Rohan, dressed in a crisp shirt and tie, confidently presented his robot. It was impressive, a marvel of miniature engineering. But as he began his demonstration, disaster struck. A crucial wire, hastily connected in his rush to finish, came loose. The robot sputtered, whirred erratically, and then fell silent. The audience, initially captivated, fell silent too. Rohan's face flushed crimson. He tried frantically to fix the problem, but the damage was done. His project, once a beacon of brilliance, was now a symbol of his overconfidence and lack of attention to detail. He finished his presentation in a mumbled rush, his voice barely audible. He didn't win. In fact, he didn't even place. The walk home was silent. Mohan and Mamta, usually bursting with pride, were subdued. They didn't scold him, but their disappointment was palpable. At dinner, Rohan picked at his food, his usual boisterous chatter replaced by a quiet gloom. "Rohan," his father began gently, "your intelligence is a gift, but it's not enough. Success requires hard work, attention to detail, and humility. You were so focused on winning that you forgot the importance of thoroughness and respecting the process." His mother added, "Your arrogance hurt not only your chances of winning, but also your relationships with your classmates. Remember, true intelligence includes kindness and collaboration." Rohan listened, his eyes welling up. He realized his parents weren't just disappointed in his failure. They were disappointed in his behavior. He had let his overconfidence blind him to his mistakes. He hadn't listened to advice, hadn't checked his work carefully, and hadn't treated others with respect. The next day at school, Rohan approached a classmate, Priya, who was struggling with her science project. He offered to help, patiently explaining the concepts she found difficult. He listened to her questions, offering suggestions without condescension. He even helped other classmates, sharing his knowledge and expertise without boasting. He also approached Miss Sharma, admitting his mistakes and thanking her for her advice, which he had previously ignored. Miss Sharma smiled warmly. "It takes courage to admit your mistakes, Rohan," she said, "and that's a sign of true intelligence." Rohan didn't win the science fair, but he won something far more valuable, a lesson in humility, and the understanding that true success comes not just from intelligence, but from hard work, careful planning, respect for others, and the willingness to learn from mistakes. He continued to excel in his studies, but he also learned to value collaboration, listen to advice, and treat everyone with kindness. His parents, Mohan and Mamta, watched with pride, not just at his academic achievements, but at the growth of his character. He had learned that true brilliance shines not only in accomplishments, but also in character. For more videos, please subscribe our channel.